For my next trick, I will need a normal pack of playing cards. And before I start with the performance of the trick, I want to ask you guys a little question. Now, in my last video, I asked you if you like my new channel design. Now, the problem is that I don't like the design that much because, for example, I don't like a designer button in the banner, and I think the design could be more interesting, and with interesting I mean it could include some more magical stuff like cards and so on, okay? Now my question is to you guys, if you can make a channel design with the banner for me, okay? So that's going to be like a very mini contest. There is going to be a winner, and the winner will get a shout out from me, and he's also going to be in my other channels box, okay? So if you're interested, please PM me and I will tell you what I want in the banner and in the channel design, okay? So that was basically a little request. That's it. Let's see the performance of the trick. So here is the performance of the trick. For this trick I will need the top 4 cards, the 4 aces, and I'm going to place the ace of spades, the leader ace, towards myself, and the other 3 aces right on top, like so. Now at this point I'm going to place 3 cards on top of each ace, like so, and I don't need the rest of the pack anymore. Now on top of the first ace, on top of the ace of hearts, we have 3 cards, in this case the 4 of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, and the 6 of clubs, and the ace gets facing down on top. Now on top of the ace of clubs, we have the 4 of clubs, the 3 of spades, and the 3 of diamonds, and again the ace gets facing down on top. And on top of the last ace, the ace of diamonds, we have the 5 of diamonds, we have the 8 of diamonds, and we have the 9 of spades, and the ace gets facing down on top again. Now I'm going to take the random cards on top of the ace of spades, and I'm going to switch them with an ace, okay? So the ace is now on top of the ace of spades, and the random card gets on top of the random cards, like so. Now I'm going to do this with all the 2 packs, okay? Now the ace gets on top of the ace of spades, and the random card gets on top of the random cards. Now let's do this one more time. The ace gets on top of the ace of spades, and the random card gets on top of the random cards, okay? Like so. Now this trick, it's called time assembly. Now it's called time assembly because if I wave the cards over the pack, it's like a time machine. And if you look now, we have the random cards here. And if the random cards are here again, that means that the aces are on top of the packs again. And that's basically the trick called time assembly. So that's basically the performance of the trick. I hope you enjoyed, and now let's see how to do this. So before I teach you how to perform the trick, I have to teach you the secret move. Now the secret move is a very important move in the trick because you have to perform it 3 times, and that's the reason why it's very important. Now here what it looks like. Now you show that the ace is on the bottom, and you show to the spectator that you have on top of the ace of spades the 5 of hearts, the 8 of clubs, and the queen of clubs, okay, and you place the ace facing down on top. And that was basically the move, because on top you don't have the ace, you actually have the random card on top facing down, and that means that underneath the pack you have the ace. So that's basically the move. Now let's learn how to do it. Now you start with showing the ace on the bottom of the pack, okay, and you really have 3 random cards on top. Now you say to the spectator that you want to introduce the random cards on top of the ace of spades. So you start with the empty count move. That means you just peel 1 card, okay, and show it to the spectator. Now after that you flip over the pack and you continue with the empty count move. That means you push all the cards except for the bottom card. That means you have here 2 cards, okay, push it to the side, and as you grab it with the other hand, you have to load this single card underneath the pack, like so. Okay, so I'm going to do this a little bit sloppy so you can follow me. Now you bring this card underneath, so you load it, okay, and you steal these 2 cards. Now after that you flip over the whole pack and show the second random card, okay, and flip over the pack again. Now you don't continue with the empty count move. This time you have to do a different move, and it looks like that. You bring this pack underneath the pack again, and now you're holding the whole pack with 1 hand, okay? And you don't remove this hand because you will need it now. Now after you're holding the pack with one hand, you have to push all the cards except for the bottom card again. So 3 cards. Take these 3 cards and flip them over and show the third random card. Now this time you leave the pack facing down, facing up, and you place this card facing down on top. Okay, and you have to mention that you place the ace facing down on top. So don't say, look, I'm going to put the ace facing down on top. Okay, you just mention that you place the ace on top. Okay, and that's basically the move, because now you have a random card on top and the ace is facing up on the bottom. Now I'm going to go through the move one more time. You show the ace on the bottom, you start with the empty count move, just peel 1 card, show it to the spectator. Continue with the empty count move, so you push all the cards except for the bottom card, load the single card underneath, okay, take the pack, flip it over again. Now you don't continue with the empty count move, you do a different move. You bring this pack underneath the cards, like so. Okay, you're holding the whole pack with one hand. Don't remove this hand because you will need it. You push all the cards except for the bottom card, turn over the whole pack, leave it facing up, and place the ace facing down on top. So that's basically the secret move. Now I can teach you how to perform the trick. So here's how to perform the trick. Now for this trick you will need the 4 aces and place them in the red, black order, so the ace of spades is on top. After that you will need 12 more cards, okay? And right here you have 6 black and 6 red spot cards, okay? So that means you don't have face cards in it, okay? And you place them in the black, red order. Okay, please don't ask me why you will need this setup, because it's a little bit too difficult to explain it for me. So you will just need it so you can end up clean, okay? Now, you take this pack, place it on top of the other cards, and place the 4 aces on top. So that's your whole setup. Now, to start, you flip over the top 4 cards, okay, so you can show you have the aces on top. After that, you flip them over again, and you put the ace of spades, which is on top, towards yourself because it's a leader ace, and you place the other 3 aces right on top, like so. Now at this point you could perform some false cuts or something like that, and you say that you will need place 3 cards on top of each ace, okay? Like so. Now at this point you don't need the rest of the pack, okay, and you have to perform the move I teach you before with this pack, and with this pack. Okay, so after you perform the move, it should look like that. Okay, so you have a random card facing down on top and the ace on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to do this very quick. I just put it on the bottom, like so. Okay, just like that. Okay, so on top you have random cards, and on the bottom of the packs you have the aces. Okay, now you take the 3 cards, the 3 random cards on top of the ace of spades, and you say that you are going to switch these cards with the aces. Okay, the spectator thinks you have the aces on top, but you have actually random cards. Okay, now you take the first random card, the spectator thinks you have an ace, and you place it on top of the ace of spades. Now you take this card and you place one of the random cards facing up on top. Now, after you turn it over, you show it to the spectator for a second, okay, so he can notice it's a random card, and then you flip over the pack immediately. So you don't want the spectator to memorize the card. Okay, so in real speed it would look like that. You take it, flip it over, and flip over the whole pack. Okay, so the spectator can just notice that it's a random card. Now you do this with the other 2 packs. Place the ace on top and the random card on top, very quick. And one more time the ace on top and the random card on top, like so. Now at the end of the trick, you say that this trick is called time assembly. Okay, you take the cards on top of the ace of spades, you wave them on top of the cards, okay, and you just show that that these cards changed into the random cards again. And one more time you show the cards for a second, so the spectator can notice that you have random cards. Okay, so the random cards are back again. Okay, just flip them over again. Okay, and then you place the ace of spades facing up on top, and you can reveal that the aces are on top of their packs again. So that's basically the trick. I hope you enjoyed. Now I know it sounds complicated, but you can perform it 6 or 7 times and then you will get it. It's actually a very easy trick, routine, okay? I hope you enjoyed, and I see you next time. And please don't forget to PM me if you are interested to make a design for me. That's it. See you next time.